Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all having a great day. And if you're new to the channel and want to hit the subscribe button, that would be awesome. Let's start out with some good house news. Good news, I sold my house the day it was listed, which was last Saturday. I had 27 showings and 4 offers. Most of them were pretty good, and I'm not gonna lie, but of course I went with the offer that most accommodated my needs and that I would have a greater net value with. So crossing my fingers that my house currently appraises at what I was offered, and if all goes well, I'll be making some serious profit. Cannot wait. This weekend I have inspection at the other house. Not gonna bring you guys with me just yet, unfortunately. I wanna be 100% sure that I'm getting this house before I start vlogging it, and of course, you know, I'm gonna vlog it when I get the keys. But this process is going as planned. It's going smooth. I just want to close as soon as I possibly can. The buyers of this house want to close like mid-July, so that's what my realtor and I and my mortgage loan advisor and title security are aiming for as well. So everything is good. Just cross your fingers that everything works out. But on today's agenda, I do have an alignment tomorrow, and I had no time to prep the rear. So I want to get that drift stance going. So I want to get about, like I mentioned in the last video, -1.5 to -2 degrees out of the rear, and of course accommodate for the toe as well. So I need to, sorry about the lighting, I'm thinking about either rolling it or shaving it. I don't want to roll it because this is metal, but I don't know how fragile it is since the car's obviously been repainted. I don't want to do too much to it, but I'm thinking about shaving it because that seems like the safer method of doing things. I don't need to take a whole lot out, but I also do want to drop the rear another inch or so. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get the car set up on jack stands, heat up the rear quarter panel, just roll it a little bit, see how the metal reacts. And if it goes smoothly, I'll just roll it without pulling it. If I'm having issues, I'm just gonna end up shaving probably 3/4 of that lip off. So as you saw in the video, I heated the rear quarter to about 501 degrees. Lightly used the sledgehammer to kind of make an arc with the rear lip, and then I just ended up lightly hitting it with the sledgehammer with a microfiber pushing against the rear. Honestly, the body line, it's still straight, and I pretty much bent up half of the lip there. I decided not to grind it off just so the rear quarter panel can retain its structural rigidity, but now I'm sure I can achieve an inch lower and 1.5 negative degrees of camber. So I don't condone beating the hell out of your quarter panels with a sledgehammer, but if you're gonna do it at all, just do it for the rear heat gun and sledgehammer. Just be very careful. I honestly maintained my body line very well, like nothing happened, and no paint chipped either. I don't recommend doing this method for the front. More opposed just heating it up and then rolling it with a guard roller, because again, your front guards are significantly weaker and thinner. But in my case, I'm just gonna run a 205 40 tire so I don't rub anymore. Update, apologize if the lighting sucks, but just got this rear quarter rolled near perfectly. Nothing bulges out. Lip is as flat as it can be without making, of course, the arch protrude. Might touch this back up, but so far looks perfect as well. Skyline back on the ground. Can already tell a significant difference in wheel clearance. Oh yeah. So again, like I mentioned previously, probably go about an inch lower, no more, and see how close I can get the tire to the rear quarter panel without rubbing. If I need to add a little bit more camber, so be it. But I think I need to upgrade my rear subframe bushings because, as you can tell on this side, well, this is the driver's side, and then the passenger side just seems a little bit more sunken in, but the camber is evened out both sides. Toe is zeroed out on both sides. But I have a feeling how the Skyline was manufactured is just the passenger side rear guard is a little bit wider than, say, the driver side. I got the car like that too. It's always been not really an issue, or nothing really concerning, but just a thought. So I'm thinking this could be my rear subframe bushing. So that's gonna be one fun project. Drilling out the old bushings, putting the solid ones back in. But might as well, while I'm down there, I'll go ahead and upgrade the axles as well, and probably paint the rear subframe so it doesn't look so 30 years old like. Other than that, I don't got much else to do tonight besides do some more touch-up stuff around the house and also some packing. Pretty excited again, crossing my fingers everything works out. But until then, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. It is the next day. It is already hotter than hell outside. Currently getting the Skyline warmed up for our alignment at Eden's in the next 45 minutes. Luckily for you guys, I'll be filming some turbo noises. I don't think I filmed anything after I installed the Ready front mount intercooler. But let's go head out because it's hot. Just made it to Eden's. Got the boy Tyler taking the Skyline in. Look at that angle. Looking at the arch now, I should have went a little bit lower, but I can always fix that when I get home. But seriously, amazing work from your boy. Hit me up for all your quarter panel needs. So we just dropped the car, lowered it 25 millimeters. That's perfect, dude. How it sits now. Oh, really? Oh, stuck on the lift. All right, fix our issue. Looks good to me. Yeah. Is the e-brake up? All right, just got done with the alignment. Thank you again, Tyler at Eden Customs, for all of your hard work. So what we ended up doing, lowered the rear 25 millimeters, which is honestly maxed out on these KTS coilovers. Unfortunately, the way my GK Tech camber kit, how it's designed set up, you pull out for positive camber, of course, but there's not enough thread to pull any more out. I can only go inwards another 3 degrees. So leave it alone. It drove perfectly. We test drove it, realigned the front, zeroed out all the toe all around, and honestly it's driving great. We'll get home and continue the rest of our day. We are back home safe and sound. Skyline is driving significantly better. I didn't think the Skyline can actually drive any better than after Tyler aligned it. And again, thank you so much, Tyler, for the hard work you put into my friends and my car. You are the greatest. But yes, alignment went great. Car drives amazing. Does still pull to the right ever so slightly, but nothing too concerning. That's just how it is when you pretty much replace all of your stock arms and with the drop knuckle. But it drives straight. It drives great. We got the coilovers all matched up perfectly. Zeroed out the toe up front. The rear, we again dropped it 25 millimeters, which actually maxed them out, so everything sits as even as it possibly can. I didn't think I'd have to actually roll my rear quarters, but when I go 18 by 9.5, I'm definitely going to have to. But again, Skyline is driving so well. I will have to raise it though when I get the new wheels, when the BN Sports kit comes in. Tyler also thinks that it's my rear subframe bushings that make the rear subframe shift a little bit towards the passenger side opposed to the driver's side. So I guess in the very near future here, once I'm all set and moved in, I'll buy these solid mount bushings and either myself or just have Eden Customs drop my rear subframe and put in the new bushings, and that should correct the driver and passenger side. But other than that, that is all I have for you all today. I got some more paperwork to fill out with the next house. I'm incredibly stoked. Again, fingers crossed everything works out. This will be huge for me, and then I can focus on the Prelude again. And I actually washed her the other day, so incredibly stoked. And then I can start putting the remaining parts onto the Skyline and order more parts, because I'm losing my mind that I haven't bought any car parts for the Skyline. But thank you all again for your continuous love and support. And if you're new to the channel and want to hit the subscribe button, that'd be awesome. And remember, aim high, drive low. We'll see you next time. Take care.